Yo, 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 what's going on, people? Good morning from Lisbon, Portugal, Europe. How y'all doing? See, I know I have been traveling in Europe for the past, 2 months now? Hey, what's going on? And it has been a very interesting trip so far. Left America on a one-way ticket, and I've been in the UK, been in the Netherlands, now in, what's it called? Portugal, traveled to a few places within Portugal, and it's a very beautiful place. Shout out to Europe. Everything seems to work here. Very orderly. Everything is nice and pretty, and I like the fact that I can walk around, feel safe here. I can be myself here. I don't. There's no hostility. Too much hostility. That is. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel protected by the laws here. For the most part, I feel great. But y'all know I'm a realist, Chad, because I look at everything from a very well-rounded perspective. Being here is very emotional. It's very, very, very emotional for someone like me. Okay, I know some of these shaved brain holes out here. Hindi shinkocha. They don't agree or believe me when I say that I'm an empath. I am an empath. Like if you're a light worker, you have to be an empath. Which means that you feel things. You're a lot more sensitive than a lot of people. So I do feel a whole lot of emotions just being here. It's been like what, damn near 3 months I've been on this journey, and it's been mostly positive. But there's also this ball of multiple emotions that somebody like me keeps feeling because being in the UK, being in the Netherlands, being here now in Portugal, I can't help but see a lot of my people's potentials ripped from them. What I mean by this is, as a Nigerian, someone who's actually born in Nigeria, and I lived in Nigeria for over a decade, Chad, I got to see the mess in Nigeria. I got to see the fact that a lot of things don't work in Nigeria. Matter of fact, most things don't work in Nigeria. I want to say like 95% of things don't work in Nigeria. No security, no opportunities. Everything is dirty. Nigeria is just a walking trash. And I know some of these people will try to drag me and all kinds of shit. Y'all can kick rocks. I'm just keeping it all the way real. Seeing what the colonizer has done to us, the colonizer's audacity to come to our lands, our nation, and just strip our people of everything. Everywhere I go here in Portugal, they're beautiful, don't get me wrong, but I can't help but wonder, this is my people's potential. Okay, when I see the roads are paved, when I see security here, when I see a constant electricity, when I see the fact that there's police, working, when I see the fact that everything works here, I can't help but think this came from my people. This came from my people. Like life was sucked out of my folks, my people. Okay, the entirety of Africa was robbed. The entirety of Africa was stripped. Nigeria specifically was stripped of our potential, of our identity, our spirituality, our mentality. And these hoes, man, had the fucking audacity to give us this white supremacist shit. They give us their white Jesus. And with the Muslim people, the Allah child, y'all don't even know. Look. I'm not trying to be. I'm trying to watch my words here now. Because I know these algorithms be on some bullshit. I know some of the half of Nigeria and half of Africa is Muslims, child. Y'all need to do research on what the Arabs really think about y'all black asses. The way y'all be worshiping this Allah, inshallah shit. I'm just keeping it all the way real, child. Hopefully TikTok don't remove this. Y'all need to be doing research, like deep ass research as to how what the Arab world really thinks about us, especially those of us from Africa. Child, a mess, a hot fucking mess. Ooh, girl. Nah, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I'm a realist. Like I said, I'm very grateful. I'm aware of my privileges, being Nigerian and also American, especially being American. I'm very, very aware of my privileges and I'm very grateful for them, okay? We all got issues, we all got struggles, we all got blessings, all of that. Mine just happens to be being one of mine, okay? I have a whole lot of blessings and privileges, don't get it twisted, Chad. One of mine happens to be American and Nigerian, but I just can't help but feel some type of way. The fact that I cannot go to my own fucking birth country and just live. Y'all don't understand what this shit does to my head. Like, y'all don't understand. Y'all don't understand. Like, it's like it's multifaceted. Like what this shit does to my head. That I can go to, for the most part, most places in the world. Being here in Europe, being here in Portugal, being in the UK, being in Amsterdam, just walking around, living my fucking life, blasting music, doing my thing, just doing my thing, not giving a fuck in the world. And then think about the only country that I'm from, the only country that I was born in, and just thinking that I cannot be Uche in my own country. That shit does some shit in my fucking head. Hi, Chinek, and even the kind Nigerian self. Hey, Jesus. The country is one thing. Then the human beings that occupy the country is a whole nother thing. My people have no go ahead. They not want the money here. And now water. They are not understanding. My people think that Japa is the solution to all the problems. Guy. The way we worship white supremacy, bro. The way we worship white supremacy as a collective. The way we worship white supremacy, especially black folks, man. This shit makes my skin crawl. It makes my skin crawl. Makes me very. I don't even know. I need to watch my words. Don't get me wrong, go. I'm very, very grateful. I'm very grateful. But I can't help but think about my own country. And I'm not just from Nigeria, check. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Abia State. Odichede. People from Lagos and Abuja, those places are bougie and Jos. Those people are bougie. I'm from Aba, guy. Aba is a fucking trash. And I'm not trying to climb my own people. I'm just keeping it real. Like, I'm just keeping it all the way motherfucking real. Because if we don't admit that there's a problem, how the fuck are we going to be able to find a solution to be able to move on? If we keep sugarcoating everything, being in denial, how the fuck are we supposed to unlock what needs to be unlocked for us to move on from where we're at to where we ought to be? My people are in suffering and we don't even realize that we're in suffering. Like we're so accustomed, we're so used to this loser mentality. What's happening in Nigeria is not life. That's not living. It's not living. The fact that the average Nigerian is not living life, bro. Like everything is a struggle. Like if you enter the country, heat will just start doing it from nowhere. Heat will start doing it because the energy is so fucking choking. And this is as a result of all the shit that has been robbed from us, stripped from us. And I see the shit here. And you get here. Don't get me wrong, Chad. I'm grateful to be here. I'm grateful. I'm having a good time. Don't get me wrong. I really am. But at the same time, too, when you are traveling as a black person, you face racism. You have these people have the fucking audacity to try to look down on you and talk shit about you. Like, bitch, the reason why y'all hoes have the shit that y'all have is because of what the fuck your ancestors did to my ancestors. So shut the fuck up. You should be glad, us black people, what the fuck we're looking for is survival, not revenge. This shit, man, maybe I should stop talking because these algorithms be on some shit. Don't get me wrong. I'm aware that I'm black, Nigerian American. I'm aware that I'm a citizen of both countries, especially a citizen of, I guess, the most powerful country in the world. I'm very aware of that. But I don't feel American. I feel like a refugee. I've always felt like a refugee. I've always felt like a refugee because honestly, where I really want to live, it's not even Nigeria I want to live in. I want to live in Abia State or Imo State. Oh, back I'm not Chino. Oh, back I'm not Chino. That's the I'm just a Ghana kitchen. Mee gari rie gari lụọ ọkpụ were ndụ mmiri ihe abụrụ m onye ngwa na mara ndị mmadụ ga-ere asụ ngwa nsụọ ngwa ọ bụrụ asụsụ ndị ngwa ma asụ ya otu a abụrụkwa nke ndị ihe na ndị ha rekpe igbo izugbe asụsụ ndị aba asụ ya otu ahụ onye ọka m na-achọ mana legodo otu obodo anyị nọ ị na-achọ ịgwa ndị be anyị okwu ha nọ na ha Chineke nna. Anyway, Sha, I just thought to come, let y'all know. Grateful to be here. Appreciative to be here. But when are we going to get it right? As a people, as a black people, as Africans, as Nigerians specifically, when are we going to ever get it right? Being here is not only emotional because I see a lot of the potential that my people could have here, and also just remembering how white supremacy has a lot of my people really thinking and believing that the white man's ice is colder. That is part of the fucking problem. The way we worship whiteness, the way we worship white supremacy and put these people on a fucking pedestal. We forget that human is human. They have what they have because of the evil that their fucking ancestors did to us. And look at us. Just look at us. Look at us. Hi, Chineke. Anyway, Sha, we share peace and love. We thank God.